Welcome back to Living Local. Injuries can have a big impact on our lives, whether it keeps you from doing things you enjoy like hobbies and sports or impacts the lives of your children as they participate in sports. The question is, when should we turn to the experts and look at options for recovery? Well, lucky for you, we have health experts from Morrison Community Hospital here with us, Dr. Abdul Foad and Brad Harper. Hey, you're in the studio. I'm so happy you're here. You gents are fabulous so far. And thanks for joining us. I appreciate
we're
that.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, so Dr. Foad, let's start with you. Your career has been kind of fascinating. You've helped athletes from all the way from the Olympics to Little League and everywhere in between. How important is it for you to help athletes of all ages, from large to small?
Yeah. Well, I mean, as you know, physical health is very important, but it's also the mental health aspect of it too.
Absolutely.
We sometimes lose that perspective when we see someone come in with a torn ACL or dislocated shoulder, and we forget the whole picture, the whole person. And their studies have shown that there's a direct link between getting back to activity and mobility and happiness.
Of course.
And so whether it's an Olympic athlete that's trying to get back to throwing the javelin and qualify for the Olympic trials, or for a little leaguer who wants to pitch again. But it's not only that, it's also for the kid that wants to get back to shooting the perfect three-pointer, the mom or dad that wants to just be able to lift their kid again, and for the retired person who wants to get back to kayaking or and getting back to their activities of daily living.
Yeah, you're helping everybody, man. You're making a difference, and that's great, dude. I love talking to people, in your career field, because when you talk about people actually making a difference, you really are, and that's amazing. And Brad, you as an occupational therapist, your goal is to get people back to functioning at the highest level possible.
Yep, that's correct. And a lot of times when folks come in, like for example a shoulder surgery from Dr. Foad, therapists stay kind of focused on just that body part, but what we try to do is just kind of look at everything, meaning that if down the road, just because your left shoulder was operated on doesn't mean that your right shoulder and your core and other things are going to be weakened as well. So it's very important to understand what is it that these people are trying to get back to, and then we have to look at the body as a whole, not just as a body part.
Of course.
When we're getting them back to these activities. So.
Yeah, and let's listen to a couple of patients talking about their struggles and hope they found with your team.
Probably one of my biggest hobbies that I've done for almost my whole life is I like to lift weights. Love to play golf, a little bit of boating here and there. Don't get to do enough, but enjoy it. But probably lifting weights is probably my passion. I did a lot of research. I had an elbow surgery probably 10 years ago by a different firm, which I won't name, but wasn't a great experience. So when I had this, I made sure to do a lot of research on who would be best. And obviously Dr. Foad and Brad have a great reputation out in the world. So yeah, it was a big fear. Just because I go to the gym 5 to 6 days a week. I would highly recommend these guys. It's a great combination. And even if any individual, they're very strong, but I think as a combination they're even stronger.
I think sports is a really big factor in my life. I mean, I've grew up doing it. Ever since I was a little girl, I had an older brother who would we'd always just go outside, play. So it's definitely been a big part. So it was February 2021. I was playing AAU and my knee didn't really feel very well. I mean, it kind of felt that way for a long time, but I really didn't think much of it. And then it got really weak during my basketball tournament, so I told my mom. She was like, okay, we'll set up an appointment. And so I tore my meniscus in 2 parts. So I tore it in the back and then I tore it in the front. And one was an old injury, and then the new one, which caused me pain, made me figure out that it was torn. They were amazing. I mean, when I first found my knee started hurting, Foad got me in right away. Looked at my knee, got my MRI the same day, and then surgery 2 weeks out. I think I want to go play collegiate basketball, and I think what they have done in helping my knee definitely has made great strides in letting me do what I want to do in the future.
Well, hey, man, that's what it's all about, right? Getting people back to doing what they love. And that must be a very rewarding part of your job.
Absolutely, very so.
Yeah.
We, in fact, both Dr. Foad and I are very good about giving people our business card. We give people our cell number. I mean, I want patients, if they have any concerns at all, not even when they're in the care, but even after care, if they have a problem to get, you know, so absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you care, man. That's,
We care.
You care.
Yeah, and
You
it's,
care. And that's great.
I think we're a pretty good team.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you know, and Dr. Foad, let's talk about that teamwork and why that partnership has been so successful. Because you have your office in Davenport, but you do your surgeries in Morrison, is that right?
Well, we have offices in Morrison as well.
Oh, you have an office there. Okay,
but,
sorry, I misunderstood that.
Both
But
Brad
that's
and I
great.
live in the Quad Cities.
Oh, okay.
So, when I first started here 20 years ago, I met Brad 20 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And we worked for separate companies, but we always worked together. I found, I thought there was a lack of true world-class sports medicine in Eastern Iowa and Western Illinois. And so what I brought was my knowledge base from what I learned at the International Olympic Research and Trauma Center in Norway, and that's where we took care of almost exclusively elite and Olympic athletes. And so we brought that high-level evidence-based medicine and all that research, and I brought it to Eastern Iowa and Western Illinois, and it took off. And I met Brad, and we had like minds. We had the same type of passion. We're not all about just working hard. We're about working hard all the time to be the ultimate advocate for our patients. And we just clicked. We shared the same passion. We had the same vision, and we've been partners and colleagues for the last 21 years.
Wow, that's great, guys, and congratulations on all your success too. And thanks so much for coming in today. I really appreciate it. It was nice to meet you guys.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you,
guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for having
Again,
us.
this segment was sponsored by Morrison Community Hospital. For more information, you can visit morrisonhospital.com. We'll have all those details posted at ourquadcities.com.